Welcome back, my friends. We're going to be talking about the reoccurring work model. Now, we're not actually going to be diving into the actual implementation of this. This is the baseline for it. And as you move throughout this course, it's going to implement these things. Reoccurring work is work that rebooks, whether that be monthly, quarterly, annually, or it could be rebooking once every like 10 years or 20 years. But the top five best reoccurring booking systems for home service-based companies are these: monthly, quarterly, annual, or long-term maintenance plans, automated booking systems, contracts and agreements, automated reminders and follow-ups, and discounts, incentives, scarcity, and urgency. Usually best done in per season. So to begin with number one, monthly, quarterly, annual maintenance plan. This is when you create a maintenance plan to come back. Now, again, this works best with reoccurring style businesses, but it's something that a regular maintenance service, you can service a customer and they can subscribe to or make a rebooking easily after a job is done. So once you finish a job for a client and it goes well and the client is happy with the service, that is the exact best time to set them up for a next service. So for example, if it's your first time doing a landscaping job for a client or a window cleaning job for a client or detailing their car, and they see their lawn or they see their windows or they see their car and they're happy with the work, that's when you're going to go, you know what, Susan? I'm stoked that you're happy with the work. How would you feel if we booked your gutter cleaning in for the fall? How would you feel if we booked you in for an every 2 week lawn maintenance package? How would you feel if we booked you in for a monthly car cleaning? Because there's a very small window when that customer is super happy and content with the work, right? And ready to basically say yes to almost anything because the job is so good, and that's immediately following the job, like immediately after you pack your stuff up and you're talking with them. Every day that passes after that, it starts to die off a little bit. So if you can get that customer in that moment, whether that's you yourself or you can contact them over the phone as soon as the job is closed out by your technicians and ask them to set up a reoccurring system, either monthly, quarterly, or annually based on what you do, that is going to be the best. Alternatively, you can also set up something else like a like service, right? So let's say it's springtime and I'm a window cleaner and I just finished cleaning their windows. I could also be like, great, Susan, so happy you love the window cleaning. How would you like it if I booked you for a gutter clean in the fall? And she hasn't even experienced the gutter cleaning yet, but of course she's going to be happy with it because she knows how well you do on the windows. So this is an idea of a maintenance plan moving forward. Second is automated bookings. Now, this falls in line with essentially what we were just talking about. But an automated booking system is an online booking platform or with use of your CRM, where you can implement online bookings where customers can easily schedule and reschedule services. This being said, it is always best to connect with the client and get them to book through you, and or you can automate this through a virtual assistant who works for you under your company name or just somebody who works in-house, right? But I can tell you that this one, what we've just reviewed here, the maintenance plan, and then having that automated, reoccurring, and automated, easy to book is amazing for creating reoccurring bookings. Number three is contracts and agreements. This works exceptionally well with stratas and HOAs, or any kind of commercial work that is open to a strata. I usually recommend not going any further than 2 years out, just because inflation will be turning up at that point. But this being said, it is excellent. If you have a job that you do for a customer, it pays well, and the customer is happy, then you can consider signing them on for a reoccurring contract, right? That could reoccur once a year, twice a year, for a year or 2 years kind of thing. It's going to be great for you because you're locking in work that makes great money. And it's great for commercial customers because not only are they locked in and they know what's coming, but they can also plan their budgets. Additionally, and without going into too much detail, it's great for EBITDA, which is a fancy little acronym that essentially measures the true finance and profitability of a business, which is why if you ever go to sell your business, they will look at the profitability, at the guaranteed profitability, which comes from contracts, and they'll look at the overall people who are reoccurring. Same thing. Finally, if you have automated reminders and follow-ups, that is great, right? So if you can automate your follow-ups to your customers and just say, hey, it's been like 3 months or it's been 6 months since our last service. I think it's time to go for another one. How would you feel about that, right? Or we just sent you an estimate a month ago, 2 months ago. We know you didn't do it. How would you feel if we get this done, right? So there are certain softwares that are great for that, and we're going to go over that as well. But if you can ever automate reminders to just reoccur in both after quotes are sent and throughout the year, you're going to have the most rebookings from that and bookings in period. And finally, when you look at this should say discounts, incentives, scarcity, and urgency. That's what we're looking at here. That's the title. When you look at those kind of things, these are the kind of things that are implemented in your messages that you do send out, usually in these reminders and follow-ups. Now, whether they're automated or not, it's always best if you include a discount, take 10% off, an incentive, get your gutters cleaned now and we'll flush your downspouts for free. A scarcity, as in, oh, we actually only have 10 more bookings available. Or an urgency, which means book now before our summer special is over and it's ending in 15 days, right? You can offer all sorts of different versions of these core 4. It's best done when you send them in monthly emails or a quarterly voicemail, which we will also go over as well. Finally, guys, I just want to let you know that this is just kind of like the break-in for this. We're going to be diving into this in deep detail, but these are the 5 best reoccurring methods that work in home service businesses.